Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Bowmaster619 here. Another beautiful day in colorful Colorado, and it is officially Friday. And people are stopping on the railroad tracks. That makes perfect sense. But yes, I have missed the last couple Fridays, and I do apologize for that. Things have been really crazy. There's been emergencies, surgeries, all kinds of whack stuff. So, yeah. No real excuse, but there you have it. So I'm going to give you a brief inspirational quote, which was Alan Kay once said, "The best way to predict the future is to invent it." Now, that's a pretty good one, in my opinion. You know, it might not be the absolute best quote out there, but they're not wrong, you know? The best way to help shape your own future is for you to create that future. You know, not everyone can be good inventors, that's for sure. I mean, is there really even such a thing as an inventor nowadays, honestly? You know, I don't know. So, how has everyone been doing lately? It's been a little while since my last upload here on YouTube. Last one I did was the tasting video for the deer jerky I made, which was absolutely wonderful. A little bit later today, if I have time on my break, I'll go ahead and do another quick tasting video of the marinated jerky to let you know how that turned out. I have already eaten some of it, and I can say it is absolutely delicious. And, well, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go ahead and give a review of it right here. Honestly, to be truthful, there wasn't all that much of a difference. The only real difference was the flavor itself. When you do a dry rub compared to a marinade, there honestly isn't terribly much of a difference. The biggest difference really is the fact that with the dry rubs, all the seasonings and the flavors are more or less mostly on the outside. They still soak into the meat, of course. I mean, that's kind of what happens when you dehydrate them. All the water is sucked out of the meat, and the flavors kind of get absorbed into the meat. I'm not sure if I'm describing that correctly, but you get what I mean. Whereas the difference with marinades is they're just going to be a slightly more potent flavor. But I'm trying to even remember what all the flavors were that I marinated. Let's see. One was teriyaki. One was Duke whiskey with Creole seasoning. That one turned out marvelous. It has the spice and the kick of the Creole, and then it has the very subtle bourbon flavors left over from the whiskey itself. Absolutely wonderful. And I apologize for the bad connection. The area that I'm driving through comes and goes when it comes to service. So, apologize for that. Let's see. Then there was also, I mentioned teriyaki, the Duke and Creole. Then there was Worcestershire, which turned out pretty darn tasty. And another one, which I believe was a Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue steak marinade. That one was very interesting. But I've got 2 bags of it at home now, which I could easily consolidate into 1 bag. And I probably wound up with around a good pound or so of deer jerky from it. So following that, we also made some deer sausage, which was a very simple recipe that my dad said, I think was his grandpa used to make, which was super simple. It was literally just like sage, crushed red peppers, salt and pepper. He went ahead and added some pancake syrup, which was made with molasses and brown sugar as opposed to the typical kind you get. And it turned out pretty good. Just a tiny bit bland, but for the most part, it just has its own unique flavor as opposed to those that you find in the store, obviously. Man, they are setting those dang things up all over the place. I don't mean to get sidetracked here, but where I'm at in Colorado, there's a lot of oil rigs that are popping up. You know, we've got a ton of big oil companies in the area, so oil rigs are not uncommon, and unfortunately they're popping up more and more often. You know, so what can you do about that, really? Right? Sometimes it's fun to fumble over your words because you can turn it into a joke, and sometimes it's just annoying. You know, at least sometimes when it happens over the phone at my job, at least sometimes people laugh about it. And other times you can tell they just want to get what they're wanting and go. But that's going to happen wherever it is. There really is no point to this live stream right now. I don't have any kind of a solid thing to talk about, honestly. Because, well, I've given the review. I've given you your inspirational quote. Later today, when I do another video, because I am going to record once more, that's not going to be an actual live stream, I'm going to go ahead and give you the answer to last week's riddle, a new riddle, and I'll probably go ahead and give another inspirational quote of some kind. But in regards to any kind of updates, don't really have any, because I already explained those last time. You know, planning on doing a bug buffet, and plan on doing an apocalyptic type meal scenario. Yeah. I'm just more or less going to go back to what initially got me into YouTube in the first place and just have fun with it again. I was hoping to try and save the bug buffet for a 50 subscriber milestone, but more than likely that's not going to happen when I want it to, so screw it. I'm just going to record anyway. Because that's what really got me into YouTube in the first place, was just recording for the fun of it. You know, I don't really care if I get too many subscribers. I mean, it's awesome to get more subscribers, of course. But I never planned on setting this up for any kind of a full-time job. I'm just in it for the fun, so I can get my face out there, do some funny videos, and hopefully get some people to laugh, you know? But I'm about to get into a dead zone, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thanks, everybody, so much for watching. I don't think I had a single person tune in on this live stream, but whatever. It's going to be posted on my channel anyway, so either way, thank you all so much for watching. This is Bowmaster619 out. I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and have a great day.